Who is subsidizing who?
70 years old man.
Is Nigerian captain? Is Nigerian oil?
Photo. Not be juju be that.
If anybody said he is subsidizing anything, he is a fraud. So all these people talking about subsidy, who is subsidizing who?
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you?
Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. You're welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is the gospel we preach. You've heard the news that soon, perhaps by January 2021, fuel will sell at 340 naira per liter. Why would that happen? Because federal government is posed to do what? To remove fuel subsidy. Wonderful. And this man said it. I don't need to say too much. Listen to him.
But what catch my mind was yesterday's comment by the Minister of Finance of Nigeria, who said she's going to come out with a plan to give 5,000 naira to 40 million Nigerians in place of petroleum subsidy. Now you ask yourself, who is advising this administration? Now, if you say you are going to give 40 million people 5,000 monthly, that means you'll be giving 2.4 trillion naira every year. And that's sufficient to continue with their petroleum subsidy, even in the situation of under petroleum on their recovery. And it's not only 40 million people that need the petroleum subsidy. Who are these 40 million? The people that need petroleum subsidy, there are far more than 40 million. You have to pay 100 million Nigerians, 130 million Nigerians, 5,000 every month. And this is a gateway for a new set of corruption. Because even if you give people 5,000 naira every month, the monster you are grooming in form of inflation will come and swallow the 5,000 naira you are giving them every month. Who tell you that if you give people 5,000, they will use it to buy petrol, they will use it to buy food, that you made it very expensive? This is a very bad policy. There is huge inconsistency. You cannot remove petroleum subsidy without fulfilling certain conditions. You have to have a working refinery before you can start thinking of removing subsidy. How many times this administration told us that they have removed petroleum subsidy? They increased petrol price. How many times? When they came, petrol price per liter was 87 naira per liter. Now how much do we buy? 163. And they are still thinking of removing petroleum subsidy again. And now the NNPC boss is saying that we're going to buy petrol at 300 plus or 200 plus naira per liter. This inconsistency is too much. You cannot feed Nigerians. What you need, what Nigerians need, is give them the environment for them to thrive. You cannot afford to feed Nigerians like mommy and children. Government is not like mommy that will be feeding Nigerians like babies. When you cannot secure the country, when you cannot ensure the safety of travelers traveling from Kaduna to Abuja, what sort of business environment are you providing for the Nigerians? You are asking them to sit at home, you give them 5,000 naira to feed them. How many more 5,000 naira do you need every month to feed Nigerians? Nigerians don't need your 5,000 naira. Nigerians want peace. You cannot provide us peace in 8 years. What's the use of this administration? So I think the inconsistency is so conspicuous there to see, and that what I see from this 5,000 is another gateway to feed the corruption.
My brother, if you ask me, now who I go ask? Say, who they advise this government? Who they advise them? When they have somebody like Lai Mohammed as the Minister of Information, tell me, what do you think this government can offer? They can't do better than this. And no wonder Nigerian people have gathered to honor this very, very outstanding minister.
The next award goes to the most useless politician of the 19, 20, 21 century. And the winner is Lai Mohammed.
As funny as it may look, many Nigerians agree to this award, that he deserves it. As much as Nigerian government as a whole, led by Buhari, deserves much more greater award than they gave to Lai Mohammed. Now tell me the rationale behind this fuel subsidy, this subsidy that. Should we even think about subsidy in the first instance? No. Tell me, does it make sense? Does it add up? The same people that gathered together during Jonathan, when fuel was selling at 90-something naira, when Jonathan wanted to remove subsidy, they all ganged up. They all came out to say never, 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 never.
Once again, I congratulate you. I commend you. I'm here in solidarity with the impoverished people of Nigeria. And I want to take advantage of my short speech to address some of the problems they have. Okay, back up. Many of us came out, we risk our lives to fight the Advert so that Dr. Jonathan could be made active. Now, President of Nigeria, is that not true? We made full of President of Nigeria, is that not true? Now, he has come back now to betray the Nigerian people by saying we no longer matter. But we want to show government that power belongs to the people of Nigeria. Under Section 14(2) of the Nigerian Constitution, in Nigeria, abundantly made clear that power shall reside in the people, from whom government shall derive all its authorities and power. If you betray that provision of our Constitution, Nigerians have the right to ask questions. It is also stated in the Constitution that the welfare and security of Nigerians shall be the primary purpose of government. Our security is already gone. The little that is left of our welfare is what they want to take away. Will you allow them?
Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. It is a good and great thing to see many of you present here this morning. As you can see, and I'm sure they can also see us in Abuja, we are here to use our mouth and our presence to register our displeasure in the way we are being governed. Nigerian people, oil subsidy is not only the matter. The matter is good governance. Give to a common man, give to an ordinary Nigerian what is rightly and truly belongs to them.
Time has come for the people of Nigeria to rise and say enough. Enough! Enough!
Now today, everybody is keeping quiet, as if to say they have muted everyone. Oh no, it's in a mute mode. Come on! Now the same people, they are now in power. They want to remove the fuel subsidy. Now fuel will now sell at 340. You know the hardship? Even people like us have already started adjusting, because that is what we do. We adjust. We start adjusting. I've already started thinking, hey, only go to one drone, but doing the fuel. Will that help you? How long will it carry you? Now it is time for us to stand up. You cannot remove the subsidy. Not now. Until you fix the refineries. It's as simple as that. These young people doing profiles, these illegal, what you call them, illegal refineries. If these people can refine crude oil and bring out fuel, what stops the federal government from encouraging local refineries? If you have crude oil, you sell it for no price and import the finished product at exorbitant price, and you expect Nigerians to pay for it. They have enriched themselves enough in the name of fuel subsidy. Now they want to remove it so that they will sweep the carpet off the feet of Nigerians. And the thing that will make it worse is that they say they want to give Nigerians 5,000 naira.
The Petroleum Industry Act has a provision that all petroleum products must be deregulated. And in the 2020 budget, we made a provision to assume that at the maximum, by the end of June, we must exit subsidy. So this last fact, the subsidy cost to the Federation was 243 billion. So if you look at a cost of about 250 billion per month, and it has been increasing consistently, so we got something like, we're expecting something like 120 billion per month from NNPC. Now we're getting to a point when NNPC is remitting near zero. And if we don't stop, we'll get to a point when they'll be giving us a bill to say you have to actually pay me this for managing the fuel provision in the country. So if you take 250 billion times 12 months, that is about 3 trillion naira. If we don't remove that, that is what is costing us. This is money that we can use to apply to health and to education. The intervention we want to provide, so we said between 20 to 40 million people, and there's still a lot of work going on within a committee that is chaired by His Excellency the Vice President, with the states as members and a few of us ministers as members. So we have to have a landing as to the exact number, between 20 to 40. We already agreed it would be 5,000 naira. And we also agreed that the remittances have to be done digitally. So the e-Naira will help, but also the various payment platforms that are currently available. What we will not do is paying people in cash. So it will be transfers that people will receive through one kind of electronic money or the other.
Multiply 5,000 naira by 40 million Nigerians, they claim another avenue to siphon money. Nigerians, rise up before it is too late, too, because these guys, they've already mortgaged your life and they are now gazetting it. Ainchani ofu will start being their slaves. Okwa direct one, you go wake up in the morning, you go to their farm and farm for them. It will get that washed. This political class, especially this government, oh my God. Nigerians, you must rise up because your life depends on this. It doesn't make sense. You take away crude oil almost for nothing and bring it back to sell us. While we can actually refine this oil here. During the Biafra underworld situation, they didn't lack fuel. They were busy refining their oil. Nigeria can never. All the refineries, how many of them are working? And many of these private individuals in Nigeria have set up their own refineries across so many other countries in Africa and beyond. They'll collect the crude oil from the oil well that was dashed to them, take it to their refinery, and bring it back for us to buy at a exorbitant price. It will not happen. Since the refinery is first, when the refinery starts working, you don't have need for importation of fuel, and fuel will sell at the right price that people can afford. And also fix the electricity, because I can tell you 70% of fuel that is being consumed, or petroleum product that is being consumed in Nigeria, are burned by generator because your electricity are not working. Who is even advising this government? What is the rationale? Even an elementary person will understand this. A layman on the street will understand this. And you have men that call themselves political leaders. Come on. This is the height of failure, monumental failure. Nigerians, you must resist this. Oh. You must resist this. They can never succeed in removing this subsidy and pushing it up. Na scam. Big one. This one was past the one they talk against Jonathan.
Who is subsidizing who? If anybody said he is subsidizing anything, he is a fraud.
Na scam. Big time. So my people, we will talk on this, we'll deliberate on this as we continue. But I'm giving you this as a head up. Heads up, my people. Don't allow this to happen. I've only delivered the message for now. We'll continue on this because this cannot happen. I'm signing out. Take this message around to Nigeria. So start mobilizing. The way we are mobilizing against Mpurummiri, the way we are mobilizing, mobilize, make people get to understand that, listen, your life depends on this because, hey, prevention is better than cure. You understand now? So share this video. Let it go viral. Nigerians must wake up to this. I'm just a voice. I've delivered the message. I'm signing out. Subscribe, like, and share. Drop a comment. Let me have your opinion. Stay safe.